chart has a total of 5 pages. Each road traffic sign has a unique number below the image. And on the last page, you will find the name of each sign next to that number. Note that road traffic signs is a term used, which includes road signs, traffic signals, and road markings. At the top of page 1, you'll see the first category, called regulatory signs. Regulatory signs comprise control signs, command signs, prohibition signs, reservation signs, comprehensive signs, selective restriction signs, and derestriction signs. We will briefly touch on each of these types of signs in this video, so keep watching. First, under regulatory signs, we have control signs. As you can see, they come in a variety of shapes. They are red and white in color, except for the temporary go sign. Sometimes there is a black symbol on the sign. These signs control the flow and movement of traffic and must be obeyed. Next, we have command signs. They enforce minimum restrictions and compel you to take certain actions. They are round in shape and on a blue background with a white border. There are some general command signs, like minimum restrictions, plus other general command signs, which apply to all road users. And then there are some command signs, which apply only to specific road users. Those specific command signs mean that the road user, indicated by a symbol on the sign, must only use that part of the road where the sign is displayed. No one else is allowed to use that part of the road. Next, we have prohibition signs. They enforce maximum restrictions and tell you what you may not do. They are round in shape and on a white background with a red border. Most prohibition signs are also identified by having a red line through the sign to indicate a restriction, but not all of them do. Again, there are some general prohibition signs, which apply to all road users. And then there are some prohibition signs, which apply only to specific road users. Those specific prohibition signs mean that the road user, indicated by a symbol on the sign, may not use the road, or part of the road, where the sign is displayed. However, everyone else is allowed to use that road, or that part of the road. Next, we have reservation signs. They reserve certain areas for road users. They are rectangular in shape, and on a blue background, with a white border. The only general reservation sign, which applies to all vehicles, is a general parking sign, or one with a maximum time duration indicated. The rest of the reservation signs apply to specific road users. Those specific reservation signs mean that the road user, indicated by a symbol on the sign, can use that part of the road, or parking area, if they choose to do so. No other road users are allowed there. Reservation signs with the letter R represent a roadway reservation, and signs with the letter P represent a parking reservation. Do not confuse these signs with command signs. These reservations are not compulsory and can be used, if so preferred. Next, we have comprehensive signs. They advise that you are about to enter a road or area which is governed by a comprehensive set of rules, which must be adhered to. They are rectangular in shape and on a blue background with a red border. Next, we have selective restriction signs, also known as secondary signs. These signs are always placed below a regulatory sign to indicate that the regulatory sign applies only during certain times or conditions, or only to certain road users. When placed below a regulatory sign, the two signs together is referred to as a combination sign. We will have a look at combination signs later in this video. Secondary signs are rectangular in shape, and their colors will match that of the accompanying regulatory sign. Last in the regulatory signs category are derestriction signs. This is